Here at the baseball field, ready to start tonight's district matchup between the Fort Stockton Panthers and the visiting Andrews Mustangs. We got an interesting setup here tonight, so Adien and Khalil are actually in the booth. So, hello guys, how y'all doing?
Hello.
Up? Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yep, good afternoon. We're back again for another baseball match, actually. This is our first baseball game here in Fort Stockton, so we'll see how it goes.
Said another one. This is my first time here. I'm kind of excited to see what's going on with our boys today against this Andrews team on a nice Tuesday evening.
All right. So yeah, like I said, they are in the press box. We got MJ Torres on the field cam. That's his camera that you're looking at now. And then myself, I'm going to be running the top camera here for our main view. We also just got a brand new third camera, so hopefully I can find a student. I think one of the JV players is going to come over and help us with that in a little bit, so we might get some triple cam action of tonight's district game. Let's see.
Oh,
Adien and Khalil, if you go ahead and read our pregame matchup for today's district contest.
All right. All right, sorry for the confusion and the late response, Tristan, but I finally found the paper. So, the Mustangs are going into this game 11-10, and the Panthers are 11-8. In district play, it is evened out. So, the Panthers are 1-1, and Andrews is also 1-1. So that's it.
on this paper? Oh, yeah.
All right, Khalil. You said this is your first game, right?
Yes, sir. It is my first baseball game. I've only been on the mic once. It was at the last track meet, and it wasn't for the whole thing. I had to go run, you know.
Yeah, you had to run and then come back and do that, right?
Right. But it was pretty fun. It was interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely something different, you know?
Yeah.
Coming back into here and just talking about baseball now.
Right.
The last game that we had here in Fort Stockton was actually softball, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we haven't done any baseball.
Two batter, number 1, Ashton Mosley. Number 13, Grayson Martinez. Number 10, Brandon Williams. Number 3, Tatum Mendoza. Number 8, Evan Munoz. Number 2, Zach Rivera. Number 38, Jay Sean DeVoe. Number 12, Trace.
All right, if y'all just got here, they are announcing the Andrews lineup right now.
Number 5, Nomar Gomez. 6, Kate Adams. 7, Coach Stewart. 9, Kai Salgado. 11, Ray Harvey. 14, Rocky Stevens. 15, Keegan Imsall. 16, Carter Lee. 18, Al Iverson. 42, Sam Saldana. The Mustangs are coached by Coach Whitehead, Coach Clayton, Coach Martin, and Coach Brewington. Now introducing the starting lineup.
All right, this will be the starting lineup for the Fort Stockton Panthers. All right, number 14, Rylan Nunez, crowd favorite. All right, next we got number 3 playing second base, Jandre Reyes. All right, next up, center field number 9, Jerry Diaz. also known as a great hitter for the Fort Stockton baseball team. Next, we got Landon Havens, number 2 shortstop. We got Gama Corral. We got number 3, Nicholas Armendariz for first base. All right, now we got the catcher, Brian Encinas. All right, number 5, left field, Kyle Rojero. Oh, I guess Zane is going to be playing catcher this one. All right, just letting you know, next is National Anthem. Alright, and there you have it. Okay, it looks like for this game we have the pitcher as Riley Nunez to start off.
So, Ariane, you said last time was a softball game for you?
Yeah, we did the varsity softball, and actually some of the JV girls helped us out with that broadcast because we really didn't know much about softball because it was just me and Gio.
We might have to do that for this one too. I don't know a whole lot about baseball, so let's hope we can get some help from the JV boys. I think Miss B was talking about bringing in Ethan Nunez and Sai Rojas.
Yeah, and Sai Rojas, my cousin. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Baseball is really straightforward, you know, the simple rules, you know, one player on one bag, you know, the easy stuff. Catching the ball and everything, pitches. It's pretty straightforward. All you want to do is just hit home, you know. That's scored as 1. Bases filled is obviously all the bases filled with somebody in it, in the opposing team. So
as
yeah,
far
that's basically a rundown.
As far as points go, how do you think our boys will do tonight? You think we're winning or losing?
I think they'll do amazing, actually, because I was talking to Cy, Ryland. They seemed very confident going into this matchup. Now, I did already mention that it's 1-1 in district play. So I think we have a really good chance of winning this one. But it could be a really good game as well. Now we are going to start off with the first batter.
Ooh. That looked pretty low. Pretty sure there was a ball. I'm not really sure how this works, but I think
that was a
ball, right? Yes.
Yeah, he does like a little hand motion. He points to our team because he's pitching.
Okay,
So
so if
he
he
will
points to our
point to our
team,
team, be
it's
like,
a ball.
"Huh," yeah.
And if it's their team,
No. Okay. He'll point, right, to our team saying it's a strike. He'll be like, "Huh." Watch, you'll see in a second. He's just throwing all balls.
This is third ball,
for now. Yeah.
0 strikes. Okay.
See,
I
third
see at
ball,
the
0
bottom,
strike.
yeah.
So watch, once he throws a strike, you'll see. You'll see him.
Those
you'll
balls
see him go
before he
like
gets
this.
to take his base, right?
Yes,
Okay.
he gets to
I'm
walk
starting to
on.
remember this. I used to play back in rec, so I have a little bit of experience
Yeah,
with baseball.
it's been a bit though.
Yeah,
like,
it's
let's
been
be real. It's been a bit.
It's been a minute.
Up next for the Mustangs is number 1, Ashton Mosley.
We have number 1 from the Mustangs coming up to bat right now.
Yep, you can see Zane right there, the catcher for Fort Stockton varsity team. You can also see Aiden Burial on first base, ready to get the ball thrown to him by Rylan. Bunch of cheering from either team. All right, that will be ball number 2.
From this angle we're at, it's a little hard to tell whether it's a strike or a ball. I want to me look like a strike, but I'm sure the
Yeah, well,
umpires
it
call
also
different.
depends how tall the opponent is. So if they're really,
Oh, really?
like if they're shorter, then the ball has to be a certain height, and that's how they go off by. So
Okay,
it's
I
very,
see, I see.
yeah, it's very different coming to tall people and short people. All right, possible. But all right, that's a strike. You see, he either makes a hand motion like this, like you can see when he makes some movement.
I wasn't really
If
paying
it's just
attention.
a
I was
ball,
looking
he
at
just
the.
kind of like,
I thought the batter was
around.
about I think a bunt. Is that what it's called?
yeah.
I thought he was about to bunt it, so I was looking at that. I was more focused on the batter.
Yeah. Got to look at
Oh,
first
there we
baseman,
go.
too. Oh, foul ball.
Foul ball.
All right, so that will still be a strike because it's a foul ball. Now, if it's another foul ball after these 2 strikes, it won't count.
Yeah.
That means like he's fighting for it, you know?
Okay.
Now it's full count. So he can either walk it or he's going to get striked out right here. Or he can foul it and keep trying to get base like that.
As far as I know right now, I think it's pretty windy. Do you know which way the wind is heading today? Ooh.
Not too sure. All right, you got to third base.
There's their
first
number
hitter.
14, their first batters on third base now.
Yeah, he took advantage of the time Zane spent getting that ball. Very unfortunate. With that catcher gear, it's very hard to move. I already
Yes,
know that.
I've experienced that before. With those leggings, it just feels weird running with them on. I can't even imagine.
Yep.
And with Rylan, with this wind, I think it's pushing against him right now. So that might have something to do with his pitching.
Yeah, like you mentioned just now, I'm not too sure about the wind because we're not outside, but
Right.
I'm sure it's somewhat a little bit windy. Feel like it feels cool outside. Ooh, that was a really good one.
Was ball number 1 there. Yeah, so I noticed the flag is blowing northeast, so it looks like it is blowing against the pitcher right now. Oh, southeast, sorry. We're looking at about 15 miles per hour of wind southeast, which is blowing against our pitcher right now. So very unfortunate for us.
Yeah, even a little bit of wind can affect how the ball.
Ooh,
Bunt.
very low bunt right there.
Man,
Let's see if we can get third base out right here.
he should have.
Close.
Man,
Safe.
that was unfortunate. He didn't see him on that third base. If he just threw it to third base, he would have to run either home or.
Up next for
Right. That's the
Either
thing with
home or right
these
back.
baseball games. You can turn one way and there could be someone right beside you. You didn't even notice to the last second.
Yeah. In a game like baseball, you can't really hesitate too much.
All right.
All right, whole new person, whole new batter.
We have bases loaded right now.
Yep, bases loaded for Andrews. Ooh, swing and a miss.
Strike 1.
You see? He pointed. It's either point or huh or something. Something like that. Now you can see that when he throws it, some people actually prefer it lower than most. and some people prefer like, shoulder and
At
everything
certain
like
heights,
crazy.
yeah. Everyone has their preference for hitting the ball.
Exactly. So the umpire actually looks at the height most of the time.
Do you think it's the same for the pitcher? Do you think he has like a sweet spot that he likes hitting?
Yes,
with
for
the
sure.
catcher?
Yes, for sure. Because
Yeah.
he's like, oh, it looks like a strike, but he's shorter than, you know what I mean? So
Right.
it looks like it's right in front of his eyes.
Right.
So then technically it's not fair for the batter. That's why it's so hard to just like throw strikes or purposely throw a ball or anything like that. All right, looks like Rylan called a little bit of a time to talk to Zane, the catcher for Fort Stockton.
Right. So I've seen this in a lot of professional baseball games. What do they usually talk about when they call these timeouts right here?
They usually talk about like how Rylan's gonna like if he's gonna throw a curveball or maybe like just by asking him, can you do this for me, or little stuff like that usually.
Okay, I see.
It can be other stuff too. Like, oh, like I don't know why, but I can't throw this way, so can we switch it up a little bit?
Ooh, that was a pretty high pitch right there. Rylan
Yeah.
Nunez.
Now he actually almost hit number 10's bat.
We're looking at the second ball. We have 2 balls, 2 strikes right now.
Yep, 2-2. See you. Ooh, good pitch.
Foul ball.
Tristan flinched a little bit. I don't blame him. All right, I think Rylan might have found a number 10 sweep spot.
Right.
You can see on the guy on second
There we
base
go.
is actually leading to get a steal
That's
for the
strike
next
number 3,
base.
batter out. We're looking at our first out of the game.
Yep.
Bases loaded.
This is very risky. I don't know if you know, because if he hits maybe like a double, there's 2 runs right there.
Right.
It is Hayden Mendoza.
We have number 3, Caden Mendoza, the Mustangs. Ooh,
Oh,
did a
straight
pop fly
up.
right there.
you see? Now everybody goes back into their
Right.
base, because if he does catch it and they start running, then they'd have to go back. You
Right.
have to go back to the other base.
I think I remember that rule from Rec.
Yeah, a lot of kids used to just run it.
It looked like Rylan could not see the ball for a second. He kind of flew up his hands like he was losing it.
Yeah, I mean, this
But-
weather's not really helping either, because
Right.
it's
It looks
gray.
it looks a little cloudy up there
Yeah,
right
very
now.
cloudy. Very, very cloudy.
I'm not sure if you can see the sun a little bit from where he's at too.
Ooh, good
there's
pitch.
Another
Nice.
foul ball right there from number 8.
All right, that's 1 strike because it was a foul ball. That was a really good pitch right there. He called it a strike, umpire. So it'll be 0 balls, 2 strikes. See if we could get this guy out.
Hopefully we can
Now-
wrap this one up right here.
Yeah, you
Get
gotta
our
be
last
careful
out.
here.
Ooh. There you go.
Straight to first base.
Oh, it looks like
Unfortunately.
number 25, Aiden Villarreal on the Stockton Panthers missed that catch. Unfortunately, leading, giving the Mustangs. How many was that? Was that 2 or 3? I wasn't.
That was 2 for.
2.
Next up is Zach Cabrera.
All right, that was unfortunate. It looked like just miscommunication on the field.
That was a good hit, though. I will not lie.
Yeah, I kind of like
The way the
threw
ball
everybody
just,
off.
Yeah, especially it didn't go straight to who is this on second base.
I
It kind
think
of like.
that's shortstop. So
Oh really? I thought.
yeah,
I thought this one on
shortstop.
the left was because the ball went there. That's second baseman, right?
no, that's shortstop. Second base is
shortstop was
actually
there.
right there.
I thought it was the other way around.
No,
Okay.
shortstop is always like to the left. If you're looking directly at the field, it's always to the left of second base. Second base is always playing in the middle of first and actual second base. Now
Okay,
Rylan
well, I
might
was-
have a little bit of trouble due to him being a lefty. Number 2.
As I was saying, the ball when the last batter hit the ball, it looked like it was going straight to him and it hit the floor like last second, flew straight up. He missed that first catch, so it took him a little more time to get it there to first.
All right, we got
That's
a
a foul ball.
foul ball. All right, see, now that will be another strike.
We have
Maybe.
1 ball, 1 strike. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
2 strikes. Yep.
Or 1 ball, 2 strike. Yeah. Looks like the batter just scooted in a little bit. Might be trying to get a hit on this one.
I think he's taking advantage on his size.
All right, that was our 3rd out by Rylan
Nice.
Nunez.
Nice.
That was a very good last
Very,
pitch.
very good. Now,
Nice way
if
to
we
wrap
just
it up.
kept on, if we kept on doing that, man, we'd be
We're just
going
warming
down
up,
the
though.
rabbit hole.
All right, so we have number 12. I'm not sure what his name is.
But
Warming up right now.
Seems to be the pitcher, excuse me. We got number 4 on first base for Andrews.
Looks like number 1.
We'll be playing second base, shortstop. Can't really see the number.
It's very hard to tell from this angle we're at too. We have to look through the net. There's also a rail in front of us and a window, so just bear with us as we try to get these names and numbers right. We're getting the list right now as we speak, so we can speak nice and smooth with these names and numbers on each team.
All right. Last pitch.
First up for your Fort Stockton Panthers.
All right.
is our
First one
pitcher,
coming up
number
is
14,
the pitcher,
Rylan Nunez.
number 14, Rylan Nunez. All right, that'll be 1 strike for Rylan.
I wasn't able to see that one. Was that a foul ball? I thought I heard a.
Not too sure. This guy's a really good pitcher, though. That'll be
Ooh.
2 strikes. 2 strikes.
Okay, that first one was
no
a foul
balls.
ball. I did hear it. I wasn't able to see, unfortunately, but like I said, we have this window right here, another rail in front of us, and the net to see
Yep.
through. There goes
Strikeout. Rylan Nunez.
our first out of the day.
Unfortunate. That number 12 has a pretty good pitch on him.
Next up to bat for Fort Stockton Panthers is number 3, Jandre Reyes. Now, I'm really looking forward to see Gary Diaz, number 9, of the Fort Stockton Panthers bat.
First pitch goes out, and that'll be a ball.
Here it says the national average for the batting is .244. Gary Diaz is at a .473.
Really good pitch coming from number 12. That'll be 1 and 1. 1 strike and 1 ball for John J. Reyes.
Ooh,
Foul ball.
go. Yeah, this pitcher seems to
All
be
right,
throwing
2
some
strikes, 1 ball.
very good balls right here. What do you think about that?
Yeah, throwing a bunch of sliders and curveballs.
All right.
You can actually really see it from my angle. You can see like a curve and everything.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
I saw that last one that he just threw just barely.
Yeah, it's like
Looked like too high though, but yeah, from this angle, it's very hard to see. You have the monitor, the GoPro, and
then you got a rail.
everything on my side. The rail. Looks like second out, number 3, Jandre Reyes.
Next up for Panthers is number
all right. Next up, number
There you
9, Jerry Diaz. You were just talking about him,
Right,
weren't you?
I'm looking forward to seeing him bat right now. I'm hoping he can get a good hit in for our team. We're looking at 2 outs right now.
Yeah,
like I
we
said,
need to get the team up there, you know?
Yeah, he's one of our team leaders for our Fort Stockton Panthers, actually. Oh, there we
All
go.
right.
First foul ball for Jerry Diaz.
He is eager to swing that bat. He wants to make it to base for his team.
As I was saying, though, the national average for batting is .244. Jerry Diaz is coming at .473, which is pretty high. I'm not too sure exactly what this means, this batting average. Is this how often, you think it's how often they hit the ball, or?
Probably the average of them hitting the ball, like in general.
Okay, I see. I think that's really good then. He's more than double over the national average for the batting.
Yeah. You know, the last game, they didn't let him bat at all, so
Oh, really?
he's ready to hit that ball. Almost made a good hustle coming from Jerry Diaz, however.
Right, it looked like their pitcher almost fumbled that one too.
Yeah.
So that was third out. Pretty quick right there. So here we go. Mustangs are batting up now.
All right, it is the top of the second right now. We got the team coming out, same catcher, same pitcher, Rylan Nunez and Zane Actividad. First base will be Aiden. Shortstop Gama Lee. Second baseman John J. Reyes. And third baseman will be Brian Encinas. Oh wait, excuse me. I cannot see that far, actually. Alright, excuse me, it looks like it's actually Nick that is on third base.
I'm Menardis.
Okay.
Yeah.
First up for the Andrews Mustangs is number 38, Jason Dubois.
All right. Next up is number 38 for Andrews.
I'm sorry, Jay Sean.
So number 18,
38.
38, sorry. Jay Sean Dubose from Andrews.
All right, first pitch goes out. And that will be
Pretty
a
low.
ball,
That was
yeah.
a ball.
Pretty low and a little bit to the right from our POV.
Right. I'm hoping Rylan Nunez can warm up his arm a bit so he can start throwing some heat. I'm trying to see that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's trying, but you know, when you're just out of the game, it takes a little bit just to get back in it.
Right. I believe in him. I believe our boys can warm up a bit.
All right, that'll be ball number 3.
Ooh, looks like ball number 4. Batter takes his base.
Sounded like he hit it, but
No, that was his. I believe that was the catcher's glove. That's pretty loud pop.
Trey Garcia.
sounded like a bat. All right, next up, number 12, Trace Garcia for Andrews. He's actually the pitcher of Andrews.
So as far as batting order goes, is there, you know, if there is a certain way to take advantage of this, or?
Well, I mean, you could just switch pitchers, but depending on how good he hits off of it, it's depending all on the batter. It's not like saying that he's 100% gonna hit it, you know?
All right.
There's not really a way to save anything. It's just chance. Chance and skill. All right, that's a good throw right there. First strike. Second strike, excuse me. I forgot he hipped it
Yeah, we
early.
missed that first one, but it was very nice. I saw it myself. Here we go, his third pitch on number 12. Ooh, looked very close right there.
Do you like this game so far?
It's pretty chill. I think so far it's fun. I'm having fun. It seems pretty relaxing right now. I'm sure as we get more into the game, it'll get intense. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, 2-2 for number 12 here, Trey. See Jandrea on the screen. Was Rylan.
Oh,
All right, nice.
There we go. Strike number 3. Batter almost tipped that one. I heard it right there too.
He will actually be out because he tipped it, and then Zane actually caught it.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, I lied. He did have 3 strikes.
Up to bat is number 4, Dalen Jeffkunt from the Andrews Mustang.
Yeah, excuse us for any names that we mispronounce.
Oh yeah, those Jeff Coates. His last name. These are. It's kind of hard to read this. I don't really know. It's not really cursive. It's like.
It's too beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be the first strike. All right, another foul ball.
Two strikes, 0 balls. Let's see if we can get him out right here. The Mustangs do have 1 batter on base. Ooh.
That was close. Yeah, now we do have that second base.
You see him inching up every time.
Yeah, they try to lead and try to steal it.
Right.
He's leading quite close, actually.
Oh, there we go.
Swing and a
He
miss.
swung pretty low for that one. I'm not sure if he tipped it there. He might have barely tipped it on that one. I think he might have.
Maybe. When you look back at the umpire and he goes safe, like the both hand motion, whatever, and flat, he's like, yeah, you can at least run for it, kind of thing. He gives you the chance.
Yeah, I noticed they did that with Jandre too, but he kind of like jogged towards the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell they're already ready, so I'm sure you know you're gonna get out unless they drop the ball at first base to catcher to first base drops the ball.
Pretty good pitch. Now we just gotta make it into the center. Now this is the top of the second inning. If you're just tuning in.
Up to bat right now, we have number 1 from the Mustangs, Ashton
Nice
Mosley.
pitch, swing and a miss. Strike number 1.
Looks like ball number 2 for Rylan Nunez. Ooh, that was a great hit by Ashton Mosley,
right
number
inside
1
that
from
gap
the Mustang.
in between second and third base. Very unfortunate on that spot right there for Fort Stockton. But Andrews did make it to first base for a first base hit.
Next up for Andrews is number 13, Grayson Martindale.
Next up to bat for Andrews is Grayson Martindale. We have 1 batter on base. Let's see if Rylan Nunez can get this 3rd out.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right, first base out.
There we go.
Nice, that'll be 3 outs. So we're moving on to the bottom of the second inning right now. Let's see if we can get some runs, get some sticks.
As far as pitching goes, how fast do you think the pitcher's arm gets tired? Or do you just think it depends on who it is?
I feel like it depends how they throw, actually.
Really?
If you're throwing overhand, it kind of like doesn't get you so tired. Like it doesn't make your arm hurt, you know? But if you're throwing like sideways, it kind of hurts your arm a little bit more.
Right.
But honestly, it's personal preference for throwing it. So yeah, that could tire out a pitcher.
Now, I'm sure our boys are usually used to it.
And mentally too.
Yeah, I'm sure they're used to it too. They practice every day, maybe throwing 10s, maybe 100s even balls to our teammates for practice. So I'm sure they're somewhat used to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know it's different though, having to pitch to different batters with different sizes and batting styles. So I'm sure Rylan Nunez, our pitcher right now, is used to our boys and how they swing and practice and everything. So
yeah, definitely. Like even the way somebody is moving, like when they're about to bat, that could have a huge effect because the way they're moving their bat. Some people move their bat a lot, some people don't move it at all.
Right,
and that can, catch your eye and everything.
And hopefully Rylan Nunez can adjust quickly. We can keep the amount of points Mustangs has at least amount as possible, you know?
Yeah, just don't let them make any more runs. That's the only thing we can do when they made any. All right, first batter up
Landon
is
Havens.
Landon Havens, yeah, number
There you go.
11. All right, let's see it, Landon. All right, strike number 1, dead center. That'll be a foul ball for Landon. So second strike. 0 balls, 2 strikes for Landon Havens.
Let's hope we can get this last hit in.
Man, we need it.
Even just to get to first base, our next batter can get him farther, get each other farther.
for
you know?
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, first ball.
We go 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You can see Landon Havens ready. All right, another ball, just barely.
Oh, that one looked a bit low.
Looked a bit low and a little bit to the right.
I'm sure from the angle y'all are seeing the ball come in from, it might be hard to tell whether it's low, high, or curved, but we'll keep y'all updated on that. Looks like another foul ball for Landon Havens.
Man, he's fighting for it. What you like to see in baseball. Can't give up the hope.
Right. Third foul ball. What's that? Third? Oh, there we go.
I believe
Right
so.
to our shorts. Not ours, sorry.
Yes,
Mustangs
he is
shortstop.
safe due to a miscatch. We will take that. You saw he never gave up all the way
That's
through.
good to keep pushing, even though you might, something like that might happen. They might drop the ball, or any little slip up can get us a good base.
All right, next up, Gamali Corral, number 2. You can see Landon right there on first base. Let's see it, Gama.
Gama is another one of our Fort Stockton Panther team leaders on our baseball team with a win-loss percentage of 1, and our national average is .552. So that's pretty impressive for Gama Corral.
That's really impressive.
Ooh, looks like strike number 2.
Looks like Landon went a
tried to
little bit
slip
too
away there,
far.
yeah.
Went a little bit too far to catch the catcher's attention.
All right, you don't want to stay too far away from your base just in case something like that happens. You want to be able to get back as quickly as possible.
Yes, for sure. Can't be impatient with it. Sometimes you just gotta let it run its course.
All right, patience is key in a lot of different sports too, especially baseball. There we go again.
All right,
Pitcher
safe.
throws it to first base.
Man, they are really quick on throwing it to first base as well, which is kind of frightening. Because the whole point when you're leading, you want to steal the next bag. You don't want to just go back. Bunt
There we go with
goes
a
out.
bunt from Gama Corral, allowing
All right.
Landon Havens to make it a second base.
All right, that'll be first out for the Panthers. All right, looks like next up is Nick Armendariz. He'll be next up hitting the ball next. Do you know what grade Nick is, Khalil?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You know what grade that Nick here is?
I believe Nick is a junior.
A junior.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Pretty impressive.
It looks like our baseball
Strike.
team is built on our juniors and seniors from Fort Stockton High School.
Yes.
I know we have, it might be 1 or 2 freshmen playing on our varsity team right now.
Yeah, I believe that's Nicholas.
Right, Nicholas Sotelo.
Yep.
He's also a varsity member on the track team as well.
Yeah, I did notice that. He's actually pretty fast.
Right,
Huge
he
shout out to
competes-
him. He's
competes
amazing.
in our 4x4 relay with the big dogs, CS and Cade and
and
Zeke
Eduardo,
Espino.
right?
No, Zeke
Or-
Espino.
okay.
Eduardo runs the shorter distance.
Oh, I see.
All right. It's still very impressive coming from a freshman.
Yes, very. All right, now we do have 2 strikes on the board for Nick here, as well as 1 ball, and there is 1 out for the Panthers at the bottom of the 2nd inning. He's fighting right now.
There's another foul ball from Nick Armendariz. See if he can get it. Maybe we can get Landon home or at least to third base without any outs.
Yeah, we'll take anything. I'm just looking over here to left field to see if we could pocket that.
All right, I'm seeing it's a little open right now. Since
And that'll be a strikeout for Nick.
I noticed since Landon is now on second base, he seems to sneak away a little bit. So Andrews, their shortstop, has to kind of tend to Landon a little bit more, leaving this left pocket on the side open.
Yeah, it gets pretty bad when you're more into the game because you forget about moving over there. Tip off. That'll be a foul ball. Like really high. That'll be a ball. 1-1 for Brian, number 20. Excuses for not saying it.
Yeah, we don't have a sheet right now for our own team. We do have our batting list for the
Really
opposing
close.
team.
That'll be another ball. 2-1.
Ooh, looks like Brian got a short hit to the pitcher right there, leading to their third out of this bottom 2nd inning. Here we go as Rylan Nunez warms up once again as our pitcher with Zane Natividad as our catcher.
All right. What do you think this game is going to turn out to be on the 4th inning?
I'm hoping we can get some points in for our team, maybe flip the score around so we're on the winning side.
Yeah, for sure. I do not want to see anybody on that second base. As soon as they're on second base, man, it gets really sketchy for us.
Right. I think it is a little bit better though, since I feel like in baseball, this might just be my opinion, but for the opposing team to score at the start, it just makes you want to fight for it more. You want to be able to catch up to them as you play on.
Coming up first for the Andrews Mustangs is number 10, Brayden Williams.
Coming up to bat from the Andrews Mustangs, we have number 10.
All right.
This is number 10, Brayden Williams. Sorry for the little confusion there.
All right, ball goes to...
Now I noticed at the end that this opposing team, Andrews, has a lot more hype than our team. I'm not sure it's because I don't have a good vision of our team or good ear on them, but I do hear the Andrews Mustangs cheering for their boys every time they go up there. Are you hearing anything from our team or no?
I hear a little bit, but, you know.
Yeah, I have this window blocking me for those of you who can't see. So.
Yeah. It's just kind of hard to tell in here. Yeah, you're right. All right,
Looks like ball
he'll be
number 4,
walking.
he'll be able to take his base. Number 10, Brayden Williams.
Coming up next pitch for the Mustangs is number 3, Hayden Mendoza.
So I just saw number 10 get switched out on first base. I didn't even inform me on what that was about. Ooh, good pitch. Looks like it was a little too low. That might have been our first ball for number 3.
All right, just to come back at you with that question you asked me, it looks like it was a courtesy run, so he swapped out with somebody on the team to run for him, basically.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was a thing. That sounds pretty interesting.
I'm not too informed on that matter, but I'm sure that you can only do it a couple times.
Ooh.
Nice.
There was another foul ball from number 3. Sorry, that was Caden Mendoza. Another foul ball. Ooh.
All right, looks
There we
like
go. That was
number
a nice
2
pitch.
is going to
It
make
was
it.
our first out with Caden Mendoza, number 3 in the Mustangs. The perfect hit to Rylan Nunez, our pitcher.
Exactly.
Next up for the Andrews Mustangs is number 8, Evan Munoz.
Now next up is actually number 8, Evan Munoz for Andrews. Now we do have 2 outs, or 1 out. 1 out, excuse me.
Hopefully we can get this third out, or second out, sorry. In this
Pretty soon,
top
yeah.
of the third. Ooh,
Another ball.
that looked a little too high. Maybe if if number 8 on the Mustangs was a little taller, that would have been
Yeah.
a strike for sure.
Yeah, it's really hard to just adjust to that
Right.
itself. You know, even tall people, they actually scrunch down a lot too, just to like mess with you,
Yeah.
or even scoot up to the plate or scoot back, because you're allowed inside of the box.
It looked like
Don't matter
ball
where.
number 3 from Rylan Nunez. It looked a little out on the left.
Looks like that would be a strike or a ball. Kind of unclear about that last one.
Right, so a little information about Evan Munoz from the Andrews Mustang. His on-base percentage is .556 with our national average of .388.
Dang.
Next up for the Mustangs.
All right, well, that
is
number 8
2,
walking onto that first base. We have second base filled with that courtesy runner. Now, I was informed that catchers and pitchers do get a courtesy like runner to swap with them.
That's it.
All right.
It looked like number 2 was able to get a small hit.
All right, third base is out of here.
There you go with our second out, top of the third.
He's definitely one of the fastest, up there, because he was stealing the base instantly. As soon as you look away, he's already on the base.
All right.
Definitely somebody to watch out for.
Ooh, looked a bit inside
Man,
there.
it almost hit his bat. I don't know if you know, but if it hits the bat at all, it's a foul ball immediately. So if it hits the top of the bat,
Right, yeah.
foul ball. Sometimes you got to be careful.
Another,
Alright.
or
Yeah, foul
sorry,
ball.
was that another foul ball or just a foul ball?
I think it was just a foul ball.
That was our first foul ball from number 38, the
Yeah.
Andrews Mustangs.
I was just explaining that if it hits the bat at all, then it counts as like a swing.
Another foul ball going out to the left there. Would have been a pretty strong hit if it was inside the lines.
Yep, 2 strikes, 1 ball. So 1 more strike and he'll be out of here. Now if he does get another ball, he'll be getting another chance. All right, that is another foul ball. All right, that'll be another ball. So 2-2.
That looked
For
a bit
number
high
38.
right there for the batter. And notice this batter up right now, number 38, is a lot shorter than the rest of their lineup.
All right, swing and a miss. He'll be out. That'll be 3 outs for the Panthers. Now we're going into the bottom of the 3rd inning right now. Andrew Mustangs are at 3 runs. Fort Stockton Panthers are at 0 runs.
Let's hope in this bottom of the 3rd we can get some hits in.
All right, how do you think it's going so far for the Panthers?
Right now, I still think we're kind of fighting to get some points racked up for our team. We're looking at 3-0 right now. Hopefully, Gael Rojero coming up to bat first, get a hit in, maybe land on first or second base, maybe even 3rd.
Yep, number 5, Gael.
Number 5, Gael Romero.
All right, same pitcher as last inning. All right,
Looked a little high.
up ball. And he throws really quick. I wish we had the miles per hour of how fast he throws
Right, that'd
that
be
ball.
really cool.
That'd be really cool, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Gael Rojero with the foul ball. It was coming in close there.
All right, what's up, y'all?
Oh, okay.
Okay, just take us off right
About
as
to
soon as
say.
we.
Hello,
There we go.
there
What's
you
up,
go.
y'all? You're barely tuning in. Excuse me. This is Tone We Plus, and we
Yo,
are broadcasting the
I believe that
basketball
was
game.
our Oh, that was a strike. I didn't see he swung at that one. It looked pretty low.
Yeah, like I said, personal preference comes to a lot of these pitches that come out. So it's not even if you think it's a
Ooh,
ball.
He reached out
If he
for that
feels
one.
like he can hit it, then he will try to hit it. Yeah, that was very.
That one seemed a
He did
bit
reach
out. Like you said, it comes down to personal preference. Sorry. maybe a different batter or anyone else would have left that one for a ball, but Kyle looks like he has the length in his arms to reach that. There we go, another foul ball.
And he's swinging really late, though. Very unfortunate, but, you know, we have to also consider how fast that ball is actually moving.
Right, you want to be able to predict when
Yeah,
the
you gotta
ball's
kinda-
gonna meet your bat if you are swinging for it.
Yeah, and when you swing, you gotta like chop. You don't want to chop it. You want to like slice it. You know.
Right, you want to follow through with your swing. It's almost like basketball. You want to follow through with your wrist, but for the bat, you want to use your full body. You know, you gotta turn your legs and your hips and your feet.
Everything,
into it,
really.
Right? Follow through with your arms. There we go.
And
with
straight
a
up.
pop fly from Kyle Rojero.
All right, that'll be an out for the Panthers. First out for the Panthers. 1-0.
And so Kyle wants it though. He was able to get a lot of foul balls, and he's almost there. Maybe soon, when he comes up next, he'll be able to get a nice hit in.
Yeah, I bet you for sure that Rylan is ready to hit this ball. He had already hit against him.
Right now,
So
up to bat
it's only a
is
matter of time.
number 7, Zane Natividad from Port Stockton.
First one is really iffy coming from the umpire. All right, looks like it will be a ball.
Looks like
Right.
another ball. That one looked far left.
I don't know if you remember this, but I know when we were batting, there's a thing called red light and yellow light and stuff like that. You remember that, Kalu?
I don't think I do. No.
Yeah, it's like you have two balls and 0 strikes. Oh no, 3 balls and 0 strikes. It was like a stop, like don't swing.
No, I've never.
You don't remember that?
I've never
Dang.
heard that one.
I guess it's just me.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect, right down the middle to center field. Nice. That's number 7, Zane.
Next up for your Port Stockton Panthers is number 14, Rylan Nunez.
All right, we are at the top of the lineup coming in. Rylan Nunez is about to bat just right now. Number
Right.
14.
Now, what I do know, actually, Adian, do you know
Whoa,
which
okay.
player on the field makes flapjacks?
I don't like trivia.
The batter.
Okay. No,
Get
wait.
it?
Hold on.
Get it? Cause, wait for it.
Hold on. I don't know where it is.
Wait for it.
That's not. Okay, let me just stop.
All right. You're trying to find the sound effect for that one, couldn't it? Oh, looks like we can't get that one on there. That would
Yeah,
be
looks
pretty
like we got rid of it.
good. Ooh, there we go.
All right, nice hit.
Right under the glove of the third baseman, number 13.
Nice.
Sorry,
Securing
from the
first
Andrew
base.
Mustangs.
Yep, securing first base. Base. Oh my.
Yeah. This isn't track at the end. You gotta get.
Man, I
you
know.
gotta get in the
I'm
baseball
trying to get
mode.
in that baseball
Yeah.
mode. I know. All right, here's a little bit of a replay. You can see him, dude. He was ready to hit that ball. I already knew. All right, perfect down the middle. Hits it, follows through.
Right, so
That's
up
a
to
base
bat
hit.
is number 3, Jandre Reyes, with his first strike.
Yep,
in the
number
bottom
3.
of the third.
Oh, down the middle
There we go.
again. They're gonna have to
Right
stand
past
there.
second base. There we go. Here we go with our
Oh, he's
third
gonna
baseman.
make it all the way to
making
that
it Davian
run.
Gomez, number 4.
We'll
from
take
Fort
that.
Stockton.
Hey, we'll take that free run from Zane.
Right, that was Davian Gomez that just scored for the Fort Stockton Panthers.
Amazing work.
Next up for your Panthers is number 9,
All right, looks like we're doing a
Was that another courtesy?
Yeah, there you go. Courtesy something. I totally forgot. Yep, but it's there. The thought is there.
Right.
Do you know who went in for
On the tip of the tongue.
Rylan? You know who went in for Rylan?
That is number 10, Alonso Urias. Sorry.
All right. Jerry swing and a miss. First strike is up there. No balls. Tongue
Ooh,
goes out.
there we go.
Oh, that is
All the way
gone.
to
That is
outfield.
gone. Amazing hit coming from Jerry Diaz. Man, what is his average? It's about to go up. Nice, getting to second base. Close up on the team's reaction. Very excited. Now we are tied.
He was able to bring in
runs.
2 more of our boys in for 2 extra points. There we go.
All right, next
Jerry
up is
Diaz.
Landon Havens. Number 11. Man, Jerry Diaz was very hype, doing a little bit of a celly over there on second base just
Right.
now.
I can't even imagine he was. I'm sure he's used to this too. As I was saying earlier, his batting average is a .473 with our national average of a .24. So this, to me, reading off of these charts right now, it's not too surprising that Jerry just did that for our team.
Dang, you're so like. All right.
Yeah, you can just say nonchalant. Go ahead.
Yeah, nonchalant.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's good to be humble out here. Jerry Diaz is just ready to hit the ball. Like I said, last game, they didn't even let him hit the first time he went on that bag. So that's got to be a sign of a good hitter.
All right. It looks like we had
What
a
can I
bit of a
say?
timeout. I believe our Fort Stockton Panther coach called that.
Ooh, ball. All right, let's see how this second one rolls out. Jerry's ready to steal.
Oh,
Another ball.
that one looked a bit close to his head.
Yeah,
That was-
for sure.
Man,
Really high, too.
I'd be terrified if I saw a curveball coming at my
I'd
face.
be flinching so quick, you don't even know me. I was about to mention that it's actually really hard to look straight behind you and worrying about him as well. You gotta pivot your whole body. That's why I didn't want anybody on second base for when we were in the pitching.
Right, that
Stay.
looked like our third ball right there. Let's see if we can get one more to get our boy on base.
Yeah, let's hope. All right, now this is Landon Havens. Another strike for him. All right, 3 balls,
That is
1
our-
strike.
That is our
Right?
first strike, actually.
First strike, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, he has to look back, look back, look back. It's gonna get to him eventually. He's calling it. Look at him, taunting on the pitcher. It's another ball.
There we go,
Landon
fourth
Havens
ball.
jolts to the first base for a walk.
Jolts for a walk.
Yep, jolts for a walk.
There's Jerry Diaz on second base. Looks like he's still a little out of breath from his big play. Ooh,
Man,
that was way out.
it's really messing him up. That Jerry Diaz right behind him. That's what I imagine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a lot easier for him to look to
That's
first
a left
and
or
third.
right. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Especially third. It's right there in front of him since he is a righty. Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Right down the middle again.
Man.
Looks like second baseman missed it.
He's going all the
He
way.
goes Jerry Diaz for a
Nice,
point
we will
for
take
Fort
that.
Stockton, Texas.
Safe at second and third base, and a run. Jerry Diaz comes out with a nice celly to number 5, Gael Rojero. Nice, we will take that.
Here goes number 1 up to bat for Fort Stockton Panthers. This is Nick Armendariz again. Let's see if he can get some hits in.
All right, I feel like we're kind of going in emotion now.
All right, here we go. Starting to get more exciting.
Real
This
close.
is what I was talking about earlier. I'm excited to see these faster plays go on. It makes the game a little more interesting.
Yeah, it's like what's gonna happen next.
All right, and we're only in the bottom of the third.
Gets
too.
me hooked every time.
There we go with Nick
All right,
Armendariz. His
that'll be a
first
foul ball. Oh, looks like we had a connection there.
Let's not call it that.
All right, the Panthers do have 4 runs. Mustangs have 3. One run ahead of them.
That looked like ball.
Very controversial strike there.
Was it? Oh, wow.
Now we do have
Sorry.
second and third base filled with Panthers. Ooh, nice hit to the right field.
Oh.
It's a catch, however. Yeah, he will be out due to that catch on the right field. Like I said, we still have second and third base. Even a double could send one of our Panthers for a run.
Is this right field or left field?
What's right field or left field?
For the boy that just caught it. Because for him, wouldn't it be his left?
Well, if we're looking at the baseball field, we gotta look to the right? And that'll be right field. Even though he's looking this way, it'd still be right field.
Right, but I'm saying for him, is it considered left field since he is on the left for him?
No.
Because this is the player.
It'll still be right field.
Audience. Okay.
It'll still be right field. Like, oh, hey, go to right field. It'll still be right field for him.
Okay. I was just wondering. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. You just gotta think of it like looking at over here. Because that's like saying, is third base like first base, you know? It's just...
No, not really. I wouldn't really say that because the bases are numbered and they go in a certain way. You go right first, so.
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. Never been asked that.
It looks like number 20 was almost pegged right there.
That was a really scary.
Sorry.
Scary possible hit there on him. Going for his head. Swing and a miss. Full count now. You know what happens on full count, Kalu?
It gets interesting.
All right, I'll take that.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, but that's a ball, so he'll be walking straight to first base. That'll be number 20, Nick.
Here goes number 5, Gael Rojero.
Everybody's smiling after that.
All right, that is a very interesting introduction right there.
A very interesting introduction.
Ooh, looks like first pitch is a hit.
It's 2 outs.
Unfortunately, he was not able to get to that first base before they got him out.
Yeah, it looks like he did hesitate. I don't think he really actually meant to hit that, but then he did, so.
Yeah, like I said, you really have to follow through if you swing it no matter what. Just in case you do hit it, you want to get as far as you can to get hit.
Yeah, he kind of just stopped as soon as he made contact with the ball, which is very unfortunate.
All right.
Now we're going into the top of the 4th inning. If you're just tuning in, check us out on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to share it, like it up, and subscribe so you can check us out on the next one.
This is the top of the 4th, and the Panthers are up ahead, 4-3.
Man, yeah, we are up, huh? Panthers 4-3, yep. Man, what did you say before? Flip that score around.
Right.
And we added another one.
Forward to is very exciting seeing them score that many, especially that close together.
Yes, for sure. Now I have a question for you, Kalu.
What is your
Which
question?
one came first, kickball or baseball?
Well, dating back to ancient times,
All right, okay,
I probably
that's
think
enough.
it was kickball.
Oh, we're talking about AD and BC and stuff?
Right. I feel without looking it up, I would assume kickball came first because
it's just kicking.
I don't think they had gloves and bats back then.
Oh, dude, they play with their hands.
Exactly, their hands and their feet. They'd be kicking the ball.
Exactly.
The ball.
Yeah,
I think
you saw. Yeah,
right?
You're right.
Hey, kick rocks.
kick rocks. Okay, I don't think that's where that saying came from.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but it matches the description, so.
Sure does. I don't know what came first. Probably kickball.
I think kickball came first.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Now at the end, I have a question for you.
Whoa, what's up? Strike one for number 12. That'll be the pitcher for Andrews. What's up with that question?
How long was the baseball player in the library?
Okay, where are you getting these from? Are you searching? Okay.
Off the dome, you already know me.
Off the dome? All right.
About 5 minutes. It was a shortstop.
Okay. Dude, get out of here. Hold on. All right, clap it up, y'all. Clap it up. All right. Another swing and a miss. That'll be 2 strikes for number 12 here. Man, that was interesting. I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I used to be a little jokester
okay.
when I was in the rec back in the day.
Back in the day. Oh, it's swing and a miss.
There we go. First out
Strike
for
out.
Stockton Panthers.
Nice.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to be a joker on my team. Not too back in the day. I wasn't kicking rocks, playing kickball,
Okay.
But
You're talking about now and not BC or what?
Yeah, a couple years. Ooh, I'm not sure where that went. That looked like a foul right there. Foul ball maybe.
Yeah, foul. Wow.
I don't have the. Once this ball goes to the right, I don't know, a lot of you might not be able to see me right now, but once the ball goes to the right of the field, I lose vision. I have a monitor right here in front of me.
Well, you also have shades. I mean, it's kind
Tristan's
of.
here standing too, so he's on this camera you're looking through right now.
All right, it's 1-1 for number. I can't really see the number, but an Andrews player. Number 4, excuse me.
That is Dalen Jeffcoats. Ooh, looks like a nice hit straight down the middle.
To center field, into the hands. It's the hands of Jerry. Nice, 2 outs already. Yeah, we'll take that. Who's up next?
I believe that is number 1, Ashton Mosley. I'm correct. I can see his number now. I wasn't able to see it for those first couple.
Yeah, you just guessed.
Right. I'm getting familiar with the faces. Just kidding. I can't see his face.
Better say.
That was a joke, guys.
All right, Riley Nunez throws a nice pitch. Maybe a little bit to the right from our view, but pretty straight on. That'll be a ball,
It's a little hard to tell from this angle. Like I said, and when the ump doesn't throw up his hands, you can't really tell what it is. Ooh,
nice.
That is a nice catch by Jandre Reyes, number 2 from Fort Stockton Panthers. Or, I'm sorry, not number 2, number 3.
Yeah, Jandre Reyes with that catch. You know, they all came in because it was in the middle of all of them. So
right, that's when the communication kicks in. You have to be able to tell each other who's grabbing it, so you don't run into each other. You know.
Yeah, that's actually very dangerous. Very dangerous. It happens a lot outfield as well as infield. Let's check out that replay on Jandre catching this ball.
Now where is he right now? He's shortstop.
Good windup, and that swing was all the way through, going straight to right field. Jandre just comes out of nowhere from. What was he playing? Second base.
Right.
Going all the way to outfield.
Base. He got there before the outfielder did.
Yeah, but outfielders are way out there. Yeah, when that happens, first base actually has to move back.
All right, Jandre had a good prediction reaction there.
Yeah, it's
you got to be able to react like he does, as quick, as efficient as possible, especially when these balls fly up to the air. You want to be able to get that easy catch.
Yeah, look at him just running. Doesn't even care about his cap or nothing.
Oh, no. Gets so fast on his feet, his hat flies off.
He didn't even bother to throw the ball back. He just like, oh, you don't need one? All right, bet.
I bet he kept it and signed it.
Hey, I'll do the same thing. After that home run we're about to see by Jerry Diaz, we're about to get a signed ball ourselves. All right, looks like they're warming up. Is that a new pitcher? Sure is.
Really? Yeah, that looks like number 10, Braden Williams.
I'm kind of thinking if that's the...
Oh, wait, is that number 10 or 12? Sorry for the confusion. It's kind of hard to tell who's pitching from up here. I believe it's number 12, Trace Garcia. What do you think, Ariane? Is that a 12 or
I can't tell.
It's a little hard to tell from their front numbers. I'd have to see them turn around.
Yeah, and their numbers are not really pronounced, I would say. From our POV, but it does look like a different number.
Yeah, up to bat number, or right now is number 7, Zane Natividad, Fort Stockton Panthers.
All right, first one is a ball. Man, Zane really wants to hit that ball, get on base. I think he's looking for a double right here.
Oh, looked a bit low.
Fastball, straight down the middle will be a strike.
Right.
All right, let's see it. Another fastball, a little bit lower than intended, I assume. So that would be 2 balls and 1 strike.
Ooh, looks like
curveball.
Our second strike for Zane Natividad. That was a nice curve. I was able to see it that time.
Yeah, you can see it's pretty gnarly, huh?
Yeah. Do you think you can do that again?
Another curveball. It'll be.
That's a strike number 3.
That's
Our
strike number
first
3.
out in natividad.
I used to be able to throw a curveball pretty consistently. It wasn't amazing,
Really?
but it all comes to just how hard you're throwing it, because it's all about the spin. You spin it a certain way, it's gonna curve that way.
All right, I can't even imagine. Up to bat right now is number 14, Rylan Nunez, Fort Stockton Panthers. Here we go. Ooh.
First one bounces out of his glove. That'll be a ball. Now we are at the top of the lineup yet again, so yep, you're all right, Riley Nunez. Man, there's like no light on us. It looks like there's no light on us. Ooh, swing and a miss for Riley Nunez.
That's 1 ball, 1 strike. Is that correct?
I believe so. He just threw up those numbers right there.
Oh, there we go.
Strike.
Strike number 2.
2-2. Another swing and a miss. That will be out for Riley Nunez.
Up at the plate is number 3.
Here goes number 3, Jandre Reyes for the Fort Stockton Panthers up to bat right now.
Yep, he just got that catch, so
Now I'm
let's
seeing
see.
this pitcher, this new pitcher, right before he'll throw it, he'll lick his fingers. What do you think that is about? You think that has to do with the grip he has on the ball? That's why he's throwing these curveballs?
I can't even tell you that. I have no idea.
Tristan's saying yes up here. I think I'm pretty smart about this. I think I should do this for a living now.
Okay, that was crazy. Hey, it's okay. We have a little applause for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, we don't sign autographs. Okay, back to the game unless you pay us. Back to the game. We got John J. Reyes on the plate right here.
Ooh,
And
that
we
is our
were right.
second strike for Jandre Reyes. Sorry.
Oh, you're right. He does lick his fingers. That's interesting.
Right.
All right, that'll be a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes for Jandre Reyes from Fort Stockton
Ooh.
Panthers.
Man, you gotta really pick and choose what you're gonna hit and what you're not gonna hit.
Right, especially
like you
when
get
it
more
comes down
nervous.
to your last strike on 2 outs for your team. Oh, there we
Swing
go.
and a miss. John J. Reyes. All right, now we are at the bottom of the 5th inning already. How are you feeling? Yeah, it's going by quicker than I thought, for real.
I thought it was going to be a lot slower than it is right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I still think this is pretty interesting, pretty fun. I'm glad we're winning right now. Even though it might be by 1 point, that could be the difference between winning and losing.
Yes, that sure can. Actually, I'd like to mention that we did go against Pecos, last time here, and we did lose by 1 run. So yes, 1 run
That
does
is
make a
all
difference.
it takes for a win or a lose.
Yep, a win or a loss. Yeah, that's for sure. Now it looks like Riley Nunez is going to pitch this inning yet again. Man, Khalil, are you getting hungry?
I am.
I'm getting really hungry.
I did eat dinner before this, so I'm quite surprised I'm getting hungry, but
Oh,
here I am.
you did? Oh, I
Did.
didn't. Man, I should have.
Always come prepared. Remember that.
Yes, sir. All right, I need to stop pressing that button.
Up for your Mustangs is number 13, Grayson Martindale.
All right, coming up is number 13.
Grayson Martindale, the Andrews Mustangs.
Riley Nunez. Was that a strike
I
or a
believe
ball?
that was a strike. Oh,
Oh, it sure was a strike. So
Yes, there we
his
go.
right hand will be a strike and his left will be ball
Go.
count. All right, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Do you think you could get good at baseball?
ooh, there we go. Number 13,
Right in that
to
pocket.
first base, right in that left pocket on the field. Yes.
Yep.
Now, what were you asking?
I was asking if you think you can go pro as a
Go
baseball.
pro.
Yeah, like after a bit, of course. I know you haven't played, but if you were playing right now,
So you're saying if
Perchance.
I'm like if I'm already experienced, I've been on
Yeah.
the team. I don't think so. I really don't.
You don't
I think
think so?
baseball is quite a hard sport to go pro in. I know it's a lot different than
nice
anything
throw.
else like NFL or things like that. And I feel like it's a lot harder. You have to be very good at a lot of different things at the same time. You have to be able to hit balls at high speed, catch, throw, all that good stuff.
Yep.
You can't just be like football where you're good at one thing, you know.
And you still get capped. Yeah, you're
Right.
totally right. That will be a swing and a miss for number 10 here. Yeah, number 10. That would be Braden Williams.
That looked like
Foul
a foul
ball.
ball.
And I love the hustle coming from Aiden. You gotta love it.
So, if it is a foul ball like that and the ball's in the air,
Yep.
if he's able to catch it,
Yep,
is that
it
an
will
out?
be an out. Yes,
Okay.
sir. It sure will.
Yeah, that is a good hustle then.
Yeah, because it could be going straight to him, and if it's barely out, if he catches it, he's out of here. Let me tell you. Let's see that number 10. Looks like he has 2 strikes. Let's see if we could strike him out here. Riley Nunez on the arm.
Ooh, looks like he pegged him.
Very unfortunate. He'll get that run to first base. Or get that walk, excuse me, to first base.
Looks like 2 of the Andrews Mustangs are on bases. Here we go with another courtesy switch up.
Yep.
Number 5 going
Dang,
on
the
first
same
base.
guy.
Number 10 going back to the dugout.
I'm telling you, I used to be one of these courtesy runners for sure.
Up to bat is number 3, Caden Mendoza for the
Yeah.
Andrews Mustangs.
I used to be little and fast, so whenever our pitcher got on that bag, I'd instantly switch with them
Really?
just because I was faster. Yep.
I've never experienced a courtesy. Oh, that one flew at Christian.
I know. No
Or
one should.
not- Tristan, sorry, Tristan.
Christian.
Sorry.
He's going to see the stream and start laughing at you and say, yo, there he is. All right. We apologize, Tristan.
How fast do you think a ball has to come for it to get close to Tristan?
I'd imagine pretty fast. Looks like he managed to...
Looks like Tristan's saying it looked pretty close for him. I want to see it closer.
okay,
just
that was
kidding.
interesting. Interesting bit of words right there. Back to the game. Looks like that second base runner trying to steal.
Ooh,
Ooh,
another-
straight up. He's going right back to that bag in case for a catch. He should have jumped over that, in my opinion. He should have jumped over that.
jumped over the fence and ran. It looked like he
just
got
kidding.
pretty close to our
Yeah, that was
second
Nick.
third cameraman over there. Sorry, I'm not sure who
Who
that
is
is.
Cindy?
That is Cindy.
Cindy's crying right now. Oh, you poor girl. Man, huge shout out to our team. You know, we got Tristan in the back controlling everything. He's not really helping us at all on this one. Just the introduction, which is a huge help already. Yeah, we got our sponsor Miss B as well, MJ. You know, a bunch of faces that you don't see on, Tumbleweed Plus, just to appreciate them and give them a little, a little saying in the matter.
It looks like our cameramen have gotten quite the bit of scares from the foul balls tonight. I'm not sure if MJ has gotten one yet, but
Well, I don't even see his camera. I haven't seen his camera in a minute, so possibly.
I believe he's over there next to first base. Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice,
Ooh,
swing
third
and a
strike.
miss.
That is our first out.
Dude, that flinch test from Zane was pretty cool. Got that
Gotta put him back
first
on the
base
base.
runner. Yeah, the first base. Man, he was ready to move. I can tell you that. Now we do have people on first and second base. Not bases loaded yet, but we're getting there. We do have 1 out, which we have to be super careful on placing these. You never just want to throw strikes, you know? You want to make them swing.
That is interesting. You saying that. You never just want to throw strikes.
Yeah, you never just want to throw strikes. You want to make them swing for something that's like, oh, I should have not swing for that, you know? Because you get them having that strike just by swinging. So it could be like a trash, you know, it could be garbage, but they still swing at it. It's still a strike.
All right. I see what you're trying to say now. I was a little confused at first, but I understand now.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Out. There's our second ball from Rylan Nunez.
Yeah, I think that's what's in Riley's mind right now. Because if he gives it to him, then that's like terrible for the team because you can see first base and second base move it, haul it straight to third, and possibly home. All right, looks like we're 2-2.
It is getting quite dark out on the field. I noticed the lights getting a little brighter.
Yeah, these lights are beautiful. All right, swing and a miss. That'll be an out.
Our second out.
Nice. Getting closer and closer to that next inning.
Right.
Actually, the bottom of the 5th inning, which we are going to be batting. Oh, man, look at that
beautiful
sunset. View right there.
Nice red sky.
And it just kind of makes him glow just standing up there.
Oh, it looks like my drink. Play that again.
Y'all
can't see this right now.
Y'all can't. Yeah, hold on. Wait, Tristan's going to get the delay and then send it our way in a second. Yep, there it is.
There. Look at that red, just like the sunset.
Just like the sunset. All right.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That is quite a sight to see.
Here you go with this lefty up to bat number 2 from the Andrews Mustangs. Ooh.
That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch.
Third out.
Nice job,
Straight to
Rylan Nunez.
first baseman Aiden Villarreal.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Good throw, good catch by Zane. Or actually, he didn't catch it because he hit it, but good job coming from everybody on the field. All right, now that we're in the bottom of the 5th, we can focus on getting those runs in.
All right, I'm looking forward to. Oh, you see that snack bar right there?
Okay, you're that hungry.
I got a little distracted.
I can almost like smell it from here.
Right.
Kind of like that Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna lift up my butt and just start floating toward the smell.
Right, like a cartoon.
Yes, our sponsor Miss B just came in the room and just informed us on some snacks. I am drooling from the mouth right now. How about you?
I am too.
I sure am.
So our high school snack bar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We're getting a big
Thank you for Miss Navarrete.
Yes, Miss Navarrete. Sorry, our old was it intermediate? Right.
I don't even remember.
4th, 5th grade teacher.
Reading right. Teacher. That's where it is.
Huge thank you to the rest of the people in the press box. They are indeed helping us.
It's almost like I smell food. Tristan,
numbers.
Come on, please put us on camera. I can smell it. Oh, shoot. Give me that Lay's. Look at this. Our sponsor, Ms. B, just gave us the bag right now. Filled with snacks. All right, back to the game, though.
Number 9, Jerry Diaz, up to bat for our Fort Stockton Panthers. Let's see if he can get on base once again.
Yes, after you're seeing him pitch for so long, it's only a matter of time that you get used to the pitches. So we'll see. Ooh, that'll be a strike. Number 1 strike for Jerry Diaz, number 9.
All right, so I was about to ask earlier, as far as our concession stand goes for high school, do we have hot dogs for these baseball games? I hear they're quite popular for the ball games. Is that true?
I'm sorry, but I can't help but laugh. No way you just said that.
I'm not too sure. I've never been to a high school baseball game here in Fort Stockton.
All right, another swing and a miss. That'll be 2-1. Your question was if they have hot dogs here. I have no idea. I really don't go to these games usually.
Do we have those hot dog boys in the stand? Like, hot dog, get you, like that?
That is not, dude, we're not in the NFL.
Looks like.
Oh, man, what a
number 9,
dinger.
Jerry Diaz was able to get
a really good hit to left field, but they did unfortunately catch it, so that'll be deemed out.
Up at the plate for your Fort Stockton Panthers is number 11,
All right, next up, Landon Havens, number 11. I know he got some fight in him. Let's see what he can do.
Looked a bit out. That was our first ball for Landon Havens.
Yeah, I like to mention that we do have one out. So yeah, we got to watch out for that. Our second pitch. Ooh.
That looked right down the middle from our point of view, but it was a ball.
Maybe a little bit too high. You can't really, you know, can't really tell because of how tall and stuff. You can't tell behind the catcher or anything.
Ooh.
It was swing and a miss. He didn't even go all the way through. Landon wants to hit that ball so bad.
Yeah. I feel this energy right now coming from that home plate. Oh, another swing and a miss. That is going to be his second strike.
All right, he does have one ball though. We'll see if he can get that hit, get on that plate. Ooh, foul ball. He's fighting for it. All right, Landon, let's see it. All right, ball. Come on, full count.
This is where that adrenaline kicks in. Let's see if he can get a nice hit. Get to first, maybe second base.
Man, I'm looking for a double for Landon Havens.
Ooh.
Was deemed out.
That looked pretty close to his shoulder too. It looked like
Well,
almost pegged him. Maybe from my perspective at least. I'm not sure how close that was.
The thing was that he swang technically because it passed a certain point. So as soon as the bat kind of takes you with it, that's when they count it as a swing.
Okay,
Very
I
unfortunate.
understand now.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
I
Yeah, that's
understand it
why
now.
he looked at his guy, the other umpire, and was like, "Did you get it?" And he's out. All right, first one's a ball.
Ooh, that one looked pretty close to
man.
his head.
That is number 2, Gamma Corral. Man, like we mentioned before, this game is a bunch of mental work as well. It's not just straining your body physically, but it's also mentally.
Right, I agree 100%. I think in almost every sport, actually every sport, I'm sure it does come down not only physically but mentally. It's very challenging. Oh, it looked like our Mustangs pitcher took a tumble there.
Yeah, probably his ankle.
You got to be careful on that mount.
Little hill, you know?
Right, so just now I saw him lick his fingers and kind of move his hat. That might be a sign to his catcher as well.
All right, that's another ball. He'll be walking Gamma Corral.
For
taking
some
base.
kind of change-up to his pitch.
Yeah, probably.
I saw him give a little lick to the ball, then his pants, then change his hat.
Yep, happens a lot. Those signs, coach tells you if I do this and do this, if I do this, whole bunch of everything, especially on running too. All right, who's batting again? Number 1, Nick.
That was ball number 1 for Nick Armendariz. It looked like he took a little more time on that pitch. I believe his catcher was informing him that Is it Gama on first base right now is sneaking away a little bit.
Nice, patience is key, especially when you're batting.
Right.
You don't want to be swinging at stuff that you know you can't even reach.
I believe when you're on field too, like the catcher, he should be able to control whether or not he wants to throw it and try and get him out. He could maybe have a bad throw to first base, allowing the Panthers to sneak away.
Yep, exactly. There's a lot of errors that make up a basketball. Oh man, a baseball game. Excuse me.
Still not in baseball mode, huh?
I know. All right, that'll be another strike. All right, this will be full count for Nick. Changed so much. Oh, swing and a miss. That'll be 3 outs for Fort Stockton. Now, we didn't get any runs on that, the bottom of that 5th inning, but we're going into the top of the 6th. And it's looking kind of bright because we are in the lead still, 4-3.
Still
so
up by that 1 point.
yeah. Looking up slightly, but I'd feel more secure if we got some more runs, you know?
All right, let's hope we can keep it this way. Let's keep these Mustangs at 3 points solid, and hopefully Rylan Nunez can get all 3 outs as fast as possible.
Man, that lighting looks so good on Rylan. Like, on all of the players, the jersey just stands out so much.
Right.
Makes it almost glow.
There's number 1, Nick Armendariz.
Man, I wish I could go outside and go dance.
You can.
Hey, you got me?
Go stand right here.
Hey,
I can turn the GoPro
that,
around if you want.
hit a little shimmy or what?
Now let's have the whole press box have a little dance battle. What do y'all say?
Man, y'all want to do that? I'm gonna win. Better watch out. Man, I'm trying to open this Slim Jim, but I can't. I know. Man, what the heck, Tristan? Trying to do us dirty over here.
Mouthful of Pringles.
I know.
I'm struggling to open
All
the
right,
Slim Jim.
we
Here
got
with the game.
a batter. That'll be number 38. Man, my phone's about to die. That'll be number 38. Number 38.
Jay Sean Dubose. I'm hearing right now in the press box that the Andrews Mustangs lineup might have changed a bit. They might have had a couple batters, maybe 1 or 2 switch out.
Is that what we're having trouble with right now? Do you know?
Right now, I believe this is their usual
Gael
lineup.
doesn't know. He just shrugged. He just shrugged. I don't know.
He looks a bit confused right now, too. Yeah, I don't think he knows either.
We're hearing something about lights and people somewhere and whatever, so
They may be distracting our outer left fielder, Kyle Rojero.
that was loud.
Not too sure what is going on right now. It looks like a car might have their lights on. It might be distracting for some of our players on the field. Not too sure. I don't have a great perspective on everything right now.
I don't know, but you can see Kyle making his way over here to the pitcher's mound, or somewhere near here. Kale or Kyle?
Kale, aka kale. How do you think that's spelled? Kale, like the food? Kale's a food, right?
Kale is like Kale. Don't you like smoke it or something? I don't even know what
I
you do
believe
with
you
it,
can do that
but,
in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Right?
Minecraft, yep.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, Miss Vidal is behind us right now, looking a bit confused. Yeah.
All right,
Here's
Tumbleweed, make sure you point the camera over there so we can see what's going
looks
on.
like Coach Norman and Coach Jacobs are trying to find our problem right now. I believe the construction is what is the problem. They're having or causing a bit of distraction for our players, maybe. Off they go, our saviors, to fix our problem, or maybe not. Like they took a
Maybe not.
Looks like
Just
they took a
left.
left.
Just left. All right, well. Not even sure if we're going to resume. Oh, looks like we are.
I'm not too sure what the problem was there, but
Well, yeah, we'll come
We
back
might
to you
be
as
able
soon
to
as
find
soon as we
out
figure out what happened over there. But it probably is about the workers and
Miss
stuff.
Vidal is going to go ask for us. Thank you, Miss Vidal.
Oh man, I got peanut butter crackers. Allergic to peanut butter.
Looked a bit close there for number 38, Jay Sean Dubose. That was his fourth ball. Did it peg him? Or was that his fourth ball?
But Tristan's trying to do me so dirty right now.
The screen was not updated. I'm sorry, everyone. I wasn't too sure what went on there. I believe this is where the switch up was in their lineup. This is number 18, Cole Iverson, up to bat for the Andrews Mustangs.
So who did he switch for?
I believe he switched for number 12, Grace Garcia.
Right, that'll be a strike. That'll be another strike. So far, pretty good pitches coming from Ryland.
Oh. Was that a foul ball? I'm not too sure what that was.
I don't even know either. I mean, he hit it, but
I believe it
didn't
was,
go far.
but it went straight down and straight back up right into our catcher's face there. He looked a bit confused on what happened too.
Do you think you have to have pretty good reaction time to be a catcher?
Do I?
Yeah, do you think?
I believe I do. I used to be a catcher when I played in the rec. I think with the little bit of experience I have, I think I would be a good catcher for our four Stockton Panthers.
I don't think you understood the question. I said, do you think it takes like a good reaction time to be a good catcher?
Oh, yes, I do. Of course it does. Here we go with the foul ball going out to the right field. Jandre Reyes again, ready. Always ready for those pop flies.
Oklahoma? Oh man, that is. I guess that's where. I don't remember. Shoot, but thank you so much. Yes, we always like to hear where you're commenting from and where you're watching from and stuff like that, just to see how far we expanded as a broadcasting school thing.
Oh, it looked like Dane Natividad missed that catch right there. It was a little high from Rylan Nunez, allowing number 38, Jay Sean, to reach third base.
All right, it's 2-2. Oh, looks like it's 2-3. So he'll be making his way for a walk to first base. That is number 18. That'll be the pitcher. Looks like another courtesy run. Courtesy run was out there. Number 4 is up next. Right now, that'll be Dalen Jeffcoats. Looks like Coach called a little bit of a timeout on the pitcher's mound.
Shout out to Estela Estrada, Nick Armendariz, his aunt, and was it uncle? I didn't see, all the way out from Florida.
Oh, excuse us for that. I believe it was actually Flatonia or something like that. Not too sure how to pronounce it.
That was my bad. It was up on the screen
okay,
for a
yeah,
little
for
bit.
like
I only
a
saw it last
second.
second. I saw an F and an L.
Yeah, it kind of comes in quick from our side. Excuse us on all their little faults and stuff. Great camera movement coming from Tristan. It looks like Marcelino almost got hit.
That was his first fright of the night, I believe. I believe all 3 of our cameramen have had their frights.
Been either hit? No, I'm just kidding. Not hit yet, but all right, that'll be a ball going right under Zane's leg. How unfortunate.
There
Couldn't
goes
stop
Jay
the ball.
Sean, number 38 from Andrews Mustangs, scoring a point for them. Is now tied up 4-4.
Man, I just realized
What's up?
it's 4-4, Kalu.
Indeed it is.
Now we are at the top of the 6th inning. So hopefully on that second part of the 6th inning, the bottom, we'll get some runs. Hopefully get some sticks and stuff.
All right, I believe in our boys. I think we can do it. I think being able to take the lead for that long too was quite a hassle for them. There we go.
Nice throw. We'll take that.
Out. Oh, it looked like
Over. That'll be
from
another
first to
run
third
going
was
straight to Andrews.
a little too far out. There's number 14 from the Andrews Mustangs scoring another. They can get 5-4.
He's calling Jerry. Oh, looks like might get a
pitcher change here. Is that what's going on?
possibly pitcher
I believe
change.
Rylan Nunez is going out.
Yeah.
Looks like number 25, Aiden Villarreal.
Yeah, so we are getting the pitcher change. I don't know who's going to be playing first. Looks like Jerry. going to be playing first base.
Looks like he's getting a few warm-up pitches before he
All right.
does start his job as the pitcher for the night.
There could be some future changes as well, so just keep in mind for that. How good was the food we just ate?
I'm sorry?
The snacks? Like, do you think they were good or like?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think, well, you see, about that.
What's up?
I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying. My mind went blank. They were good snacks. Thank you, Miss B, for that. For providing us these snacks.
Yes, huge W. Maybe honestly, maybe it's my fault because I didn't eat dinner before I left the crib, the house.
Now, although they were good, I believe they were like an appetizer for me, so I'm a bit more hungry.
Yeah, I'm also, I'm quenched out here.
I think you mean parched.
Oh, parched. There you go. Same word.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We might have to look that one up
Yeah,
soon,
I don't
but
know.
I don't know about quenched.
Google is our best friend.
Really?
It's my best friend.
You're my best
First
friend.
batter entrance is going to be number 1, Ashton Mosley.
All right. Looks like we got a new batter, and that'll be number 1. All right, quick wind up. That'll be
There we
already
go.
a strike.
Aiden's first pitch of the night coming in as a strike for number 1. We go 1-1.
Zane's really trying to stop these balls going past him.
Right, I can see that too. I'm sure he. Ooh,
Straight to
right
center
down the
field.
middle. Number 1 from the Andrews Mustangs on base.
Number 13, Grayson Martindale.
All right, next up, that'll be number 13, Grayson Martindale. All right, that'll be a ball.
Yep.
Another
Oh.
ball.
There you go, slipping by Zane, our catcher of the night, allowing number 1 from the Andrews Mustangs to get to second base. Let's see if we can make a stop to this soon. Looks like we have some sort of timeout, maybe catcher change right now with Zane.
Yeah, it looks like Zane's just making his way to the dugout.
He might be having a word with his coach. Not too sure. Looks like with our trainer, Coach P, might have caused some slight injury with all these catches he's been making tonight.
Yeah, it really puts a lot of stress on your wrist. Just catching the ball, just baseball in general.
Right. I remember back in the rec, when I was catcher, I jammed my left thumb.
You jam your left thumb? That's
I
actually
did.
really
Look at
common.
this.
As
Wait.
well as your palm.
It's not as bad, but if you notice, y'all can't see this, of course, but I'm talking out of you. This And it doesn't go back like here, but this one does. It's like,
Oh, wow. What the? Maybe. Oh, I have really long thumbs. Ugh. Okay. Anyways. Dang, I can't believe Panthers are 4 and Andrews is at 5 right now. We need to get that back up. Now, we are about to be on stakes after this, so hopefully we can.
y'all are wondering what that slurp was. That is indeed Tristan drinking maybe Big Red or Dr. Pepper. That is Miss Vidal drinking her water.
Man, this is
Summer
taking
Stanley.
a little bit longer than I'd think that it'd take.
I believe it was a wrist injury with St. Natividad.
Man, maybe, like I said, it puts a lot of stress on your wrist.
Right.
That'll be a ball. 13
That was
makes
ball
it to
number
base.
4.
Next up the plate is number 10, Brandon Williams.
Next up is number 10, Braden Williams.
Who looked a little low. First pitch for number 10 was a ball. Now we do have 2 of the Mustangs on first and second base. Let's see how this goes for our boys. Oh, there we go with a pop fly from number 10.
Let's see if Gael can reach it in time.
He was able to get it.
Sure can. What a catch. Oh, Gael, look at him. Yep, I caught that. My knee hurts a little bit, but I caught that.
Oh,
Sir.
might have had some stress on his leg right there.
Yeah, some. I don't know, but he sure is happy about that catch. Tell you that.
There we go with our second out of this.
Man, man, Tristan, press replay. Oh, there it is.
Kevin Mendoza.
We're about to see it.
That one was high too. He had a
Just
lot
let
of
y'all know
time to get
number
there.
3 is there at the plate just now.
And seeing the replay, I like looked up in the sky, like I could see the ball. There we go. Nice.
What a man,
nice
that roll too. You know, it's almost like he does parkour for a living.
You can see him way in the back.
That'll be a ball.
Nice. Alright, so up to bat right now is number 3 from the Andrews Mustangs.
You know, it's kind of threatening just seeing this camera in front of you, like in front of me, like an eyeball. Ooh, swing.
That one
And a
scared
tip.
me.
Yeah, that one, it made like a really weird noise. Did you hear that at the bat?
I saw it in the corner of my eye. It looked like it was coming right towards us, but it was a little lower down there.
You were just looking at me with like a paused face. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was quite frightened.
I keep forgetting they can't really see us sometimes.
I know. I forget I speak.
Ooh,
Like
beautiful
everyone can
throw.
see us.
Beautiful pitch, excuse me. Beautiful pitch.
We go 2 outs, top of the 6th. See if Aiden Villarreal can get his 3rd.
Wait, so what's happening? Kind of just stepped off the mound.
Not too sure. I'm seeing Andrew's coach talk to number 3, right side. Maybe that's what's happening right now.
Oh,
Same
maybe.
with the left coach. This coach on the left too. Sorry. That might have just been words of encouragement for their batter. Oh, seems like
Straight
it might have
left
worked.
field.
Straight to Cayo Rojero again. That is a foul ball though.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of action has been going through this left pocket between second and third base, as well as right and left field.
Yeah, a bunch of actions actually going toward that way. all the pockets they've been shooting that down that lane over there, straight to Kael half the time, and then into the center field as well.
Right. I believe it's just warming him up, though. I think after the amount of hits Kael's got to him, I believe he's more prepared in a way. Same with Jandre Reyes over here on our shortstop. Here's another pop fly going towards Kael. Oh, looks like the communication was not there. Looks like we had 2, almost 3 boys go for that same ball. That's where that communication has to kick in. You gotta know who's going for the catch and who's not.
And who's like in the position to catch it, actually.
It was indeed a foul ball, though. Fortunately, no need to worry about that one.
You getting the hang of it, Khalil?
I think so. It's like starting to come back. I'm remembering some things from the rec too, growing up playing baseball.
And that would be a ball.
That is ball number 2. So we have 2 strikes, 2 balls. Another
That was a really good pitch.
foul ball.
Gotta say that now. This is a really good pitch.
Yeah, Cindy, watch your head. There you go. Like covering your head.
Yeah, like that'd stop a ball coming from the sky.
You might need to use the camera next time.
Whoa, okay.
Sacrifices must be made.
Possibly. Good pitch. Oh. Very controversial ball. That'll be a ball, so he'll be walking straight to first base. Bases are loaded for Andrews. It's a very bad situation that we do not want to be in.
However, we do have 2 outs. Let's see if we can wrap it up before they can get any more points in.
Now let's see if you know this question that I'm about to ask you, Khalil. Now, if there's 2 outs and all you need is 1 out, where do you throw to?
Carry the 3.
All right, ball.
5 to 5. Probably first base.
You know what? That math sure does check out.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I doubt you'd remember that. Not trying to throw some shade to you, but
I had to use my fingers on that one.
who's swinging a miss? Zane is just ready. I'd imagine he's probably traumatized from the other times.
Right. He has had quite a few balls slip past him, allowing Andrews to score more points.
Yeah, you just gotta be on that. Like, if you can't catch it, then you need to stop it at least, so it's easier to get to it.
It looked like number 8 was getting a little talk from his coach, maybe showing him how to bunt, or I'm not too
Some
sure.
sort
I wasn't real. His hand motions were a little odd there.
Oh no, could be literally anything. Bases are loaded.
Ooh,
Good pitch. Like I was
That
mentioning
is
before, you
second
gotta
ball.
make him swing. You know,
right.
can't really necessarily give him a strike, because that could be what he's waiting for. Actually, that is what he's waiting for. That was a
Ooh,
really good pitch
foul
again.
ball.
Straight to MJ's way. Hopefully he's good over there. Looks like it hit the top of the dugout, possibly.
Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. This is where it starts kicking in for Aiden. I'm sure all the stress on his back right now. He must be feeling a lot of things, especially with the
Pressure.
bases loaded.
And it's definitely there. The pitcher does control the game.
Ooh.
Nice catch. We will take that, Jandre Reyes. Beautiful. Went straight to him.
Perfect catch. That was beautiful.
That really was.
It was ready to.
It was aligned in the stars.
All right. I see what you did there.
Yep. Catch my drift. All right, replay. And see Aiden ready to pitch. Kind of happened really quick, actually. Really good pitch. Straight down the middle, just casual fastball, and then hits it straight to Jandre. And you're right about that reaction time, Uncle Lou.
I am. Our boys have been warmed up and they are ready.
Yeah, here's another angle of that same clip, that you just watched. And it happened so quick, he just like gave up when he was running to first base.
A good way to wrap it up. Bases were loaded, coming down to their third ball and second strike.
Yeah, I can't believe we have 3 cameras now. That's why we're seeing 3 views. Interesting.
Maybe someday we'll get a drone in this, have a bird's eye view. That'd be pretty crazy.
Actually, we do have a drone, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we actually do. That's how we filmed. That's how we filmed most of our stuff for that competition thing we had a couple weeks ago.
Number 20, Brian Encinas up to bat for the Fort Stockton Panthers.
Ooh, that'll be a strike.
Right down the middle. Strike number 1. Do you think they have hot dogs? I hear every ball game's supposed to have some hot dogs. Or what are they called? Are they called hot dogs?
I don't know. I mean, is it a hot dog?
I think it's a weenie and a bread, so I'd call it a hot dog.
Well, I mean, it could be a corn dog though.
I don't think that's how hot dogs work. I believe corn dogs are fried.
Exactly. I don't know. All right. Anyways, enough talking about hot dogs. I don't know if they have any.
Bad. I'm just a bit hungry.
Oh man.
That looks like a second ball right to his head almost.
Man, Brian has been looking at his hand and kind of just opening and closing it for a bit now. That first swing got him a bit jittery. Not too sure if it hit his hands or something. Or maybe he just didn't hold the bat tight enough, because that happens a lot when you swing.
It was ball number 3 with 2 strikes and 3 balls. Ooh. There was ball number 4. He knew it too.
Yeah, he's all ready. Like, give that to me. Give that to me right now.
There he is, Brian Encinas going on to first base.
Oh man, that's a huge chain.
Up next to bat is number 5, Gael Rojero.
Wait, does Jerry have his sparkle cleats on?
Bedazzled.
He sure does.
That is drip. That is what I call drip when you get nice and dressed up for a game like that, all bedazzled.
Yep, and the rhinestones and everything. Yes, thank you so much to all the comments out there. When is the next home game?
I'm not too sure. I just work here, but we'll get that information right to you.
I like what you did there, Kyle.
We're pulling it up right now.
All right, bunt goes out.
Oh. That looked like 2 outs. Brian Encinas going to make it back in time to first base.
Man, that was unfortunate. I looked away for 1 second, too.
Yeah, not me, though. I have a fast reaction time, so as soon as I heard the ball hit the glove, I also heard the ball fly through the air.
Oh, that is so late.
So we just got informed that April 4th is our next home game at 7 o'clock against Monahan.
All right, this is Kyle on the plate right now, number 5. He just took his first swing, so that'll be a first strike. Thank you. Huge shout out to Junior. You know who you are. All right, that'll be a pop fly.
Straight to the catcher. Unfortunately, that is our second out, I believe.
Yep, that is our second out. Man, we need sticks super badly. We cannot lose hope here.
Ooh, there's strike number 1.
Yep, a swing and a miss.
Okay. Okay.
2 strikes and 1 ball. 2 outs for Fort Stockton in this inning. We are at the bottom of the 6th.
Seemed a bit hard to tell for our umpire at home base whether or not if that was a swing or not.
2-2 for Zane here.
Oh, there we go.
Nice hit. Nice! Okay, he does miss that. So Zane makes a run for it all the way to first base. Nice, securing a spot.
All right, cutting it close to that second strike, but able to hit it on that third one. Thankfully, he did not miss, making it at first base.
Yes, you know, that's just such an uplifting moment. You know, 2 outs and everything. You still made it out.
Here goes number 14, Rylan Nunez for Fort Stockton Panthers.
Yep, we're at the top of the lineup. That'll be a ball. Come on, Rylan. He has a really high chance of hitting this ball next, though. We'll see. Another ball. Nice. You pick and choose, Rylan. You pick and choose. Ah. Swing and a miss for Rylan. Looked a little bit too close to him.
Yeah, that one did look a bit on the inside right there, that box. Might have just been a little worried. I know when the pitcher takes a little while to
Maybe a ball.
to pitch it, your brain starts to think and you start to relax up a bit.
Yeah, and that's when they can get you as well. Now we are 3-1. That'll be 3 balls and 1 strike for Rylan Nunez. We do have 2 outs still. You'll also have a runner on first base. That'll be Zane. Another ball.
4th ball. Rylan Nunez taking his base, allowing Zane Natividad to go to second.
And I love how these games play out. Even though we have 2 outs, it's not over for this inning.
There goes strike number 1 on Jandre Reyes.
Yep, number 3. Maybe a ball.
That was their second strike for Jandre Reyes, actually. Oh, there's strike number 3 with a curveball. Caught him off guard there. That is our 3rd out on the bottom of the 6th.
Man, can we get a replay, Tristan?
Where you can see the ball drop there on that curve. That's crazy.
That was really good.
Is that,
That was
a curve
really
or what are
good,
those called? Is that a changeup or what?
Oh,
Slider?
wait. I don't even know.
Left hook, right hook, bottom hook, something like that. Something crazy.
And probably like a bunch of combination change up into a slider or
Oh.
something. I don't even know.
Square, triangle, R2, L2. All right. Those are my PlayStation guys.
Man, you can't even like. Well, I don't know why it looks like we have no light in here. Like just like our corner is like so dark. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, the light ends
Come on.
right there. You can kind of see it on the screen.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. If I move this way, am I gonna be in the light? Oh, okay. I'm just not even gonna see.
Answer to the same question. How many times will you learn the same lesson?
So, what's it gonna have to take for me to click one of these sounds on the soundboard?
It's got to be a very, very real moment. All right, you heard it here inside the press box. Time to get loud over here at the Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Thank God, notice.
This
At
is a
the
baseball,
baseball game.
This
Oh,
is
man.
Fort Stockton, Texas. Or not
Be playing
Fortnite.
too much video games.
Ooh, that was way out. Aiden. Villarreal.
Now this is one of the only batters lefty, and when he does it, he's like on the edge of
There
the
we go.
box.
Straight to first base, Jerry Diaz. That is our first out of the top of the
Oh,
seventh
man.
inning.
I don't know why he scared us like that. Why did he do that?
That's like a-
Jay Sean DeBose.
or that might have been some.
Yeah, I didn't mean to press that.
That must have been the wind. I hear it's pretty windy out there, up to 15 miles per hour wind.
Well, it is pretty windy out here.
I do believe it is warm though.
Oh, I don't know. I
Looking out
can't
the
tell.
window,
Miss
I
B has
believe
a
Miss
jacket
B
on.
is the only one with the hoodie on.
All right, that would be. Is that a strike or a ball? Looks like we're
be.
1-1. Nice throw.
Oh, looks like
So close.
number 2 Gamma Corral missed that.
All right, up next for the Mustangs is number 18, Cole Iverson.
All right, next up. It's Cole Iverson.
Number 18 from the Mustangs.
First one goes out, that'll be a ball. Now we do have somebody on first base. We got to watch out for them.
Pretty good first base exists. I have this monitor in front of me that I just can't see anything past this right
I
side
don't know
of
if
the
first
picture.
base exists. Ooh, what a nice pitch.
Oh, it looks like it stayed in too.
Oh,
It looked like number 1 Nick Armendariz kind of hesitated there. That ball was very close to the line.
I'm not sure if it hits the line and it counts.
I believe if it's like
Or if
passed
it
it on the other
passes
side.
on the outside of the line, yeah.
It was super close, so he was very hesitant about whether leaving it to roll out or not. But
Man,
Andrews was able to take control of second base and first now.
And I'm not really that informed about these. What are they called? Cast something?
What?
Like when they trade somebody. They've done it
Oh.
multiple times, so I don't think there's a certain amount.
Oh, there we go, straight down the middle, right to middle field.
Caught.
I believe that was Rylan Nunez
Straight to
with that
third
catch.
base. Man, what an amazing accuracy as well. From all the way out there.
Next up is number 1, Ashton Mosley.
Now we're at 2 outs.
Here we go. Let's see if Aiden Villarreal can pull in our third. There is a foul ball.
And almost hitting MJ again. Man, MJ, get away from the camera.
There's MJ, a little frightened, maybe.
Brother, like nobody's standing next to him because he keeps going to him.
I know. There's a little radius around one of our cameramen due to all the foul balls.
Probably the magnetic field, you know, some science stuff.
Sure. I don't know about all that, but might just be luck.
Wait, is that luck or unlucky? Technically, it's lucky.
Maybe they're
because
doing
it's
it on
going.
purpose to take out our camera so they can
Oh, a
cheat.
360 into an out.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hey, we'll take
That
that.
was very interesting.
Clap it up. Hold on. Clap it. Okay, that was not needed. I can't believe we just did that. 360 into an out. Hey, let's replay that. You can see. All right. And if we heard that from the stands, it'd be instant, really. All right, 360.
Oh yeah, from the replay, it looks quite clear that he is out.
Hey, if they need the replay, they can come over here and ask.
Got it, 4K.
All right, now it's time to get some sticks out here.
Hopefully we can rack up some points.
Now, all right, stealing our thunder. No, I'm just kidding. All right, now we are at the bottom of the 7th, as you just heard. And yeah, I don't know what else to add because it was just so good, which I had already.
Wrapped it up for us.
Yeah,
Summed it
no,
up.
you can't say anything now.
I don't think I have anything to top that off for him. Yeah, with the Mustangs starting to warm up, I believe they're continuing with number. What did they switch it to? Is it 14? I still can't tell. Or 10?
I cannot. I think that's
12.
18.
18.
That's 18 right there.
I'm sure we'll find out soon, but
Yeah, you know, he licks his fingers like every single time. Like even when he's practicing. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, like I think a professional baseball player does that, no? I think a couple professional baseball like pitchers actually do that.
there's a random
Yeah.
of our coaches.
Yeah.
You can see Coach G in the background too.
Yeah, because it friction. Man, I bet you that hurts. Imagine getting a blister on your finger. All right, as you heard, our very own Jerry Diaz is out on the plate right now. Let's see if we can get an
There we
amazing
go.
hit.
One of the Fort Stockton Panther team leaders on this baseball team.
Yep, number 9, remember it.
In the flesh, you already know. Our boy Jerry Diaz. First pitch is a ball.
Take that. Jerry just wanted a hit from the last game. I already mentioned it before. He's itching.
A bit
Ooh.
low. Oh, that was a strike?
That was a strike.
Wow.
Telling you, it all depends on how like low he goes and everything.
Yeah, it must be these angles too. That looked really close to the floor for me. Oh, there was a swing and a miss
Man.
from Jerry Diaz.
There's a moment you
Going
gotta
to
pick and
his second
choose.
strike. There is his third swing, and there Andrew's first out of the bottom of the seventh.
Number 11. You guessed it, Andrew Davis.
All right, we can't even say anything. Landon Havens, number 11, on the play right now, up to bat. All right, strike one is ruled out for the first pitch. And we need at least another one to at least tie. Because we are on the 7th inning, we need to have something of these sorts.
So how many innings are there in baseball?
7, technically, unless you like keep going, right?
Oh, okay. Wow.
Until 9? Or it just keeps going?
I thought there was 9
Until
in
one
total.
scores.
Wow. Okay.
And that is
So we really gotta
crazy.
rack up some points here.
Yeah, if we don't make any right now, then
Hopefully we can leave it up to Landon Havens, number 11, to get on base for us.
now it is 2 strikes and 1 ball for Landon Havens. So we'll see.
Oh. That looked really in. It almost looked like it pegged him, but it was still a strike. There goes Landon. Mustangs' second out.
Next up is number
Yeah, we gotta remember that we can't see everything the Empire sees, so. All right, next up we got number 2, Gamali Corral, up there at the plate. All right, first one is a strike. Second one, swing and a miss for Gama.
That is strike 2, 0 balls. Andrews needs 1 more out for this bottom of the 7th. Wrap up the game.
And we got 2 outs.
Right? Wrap up the game. Is this 7th, so it's ending? If it does or no? I'm not too sure.
Yes, I believe so. That it will end after this inning. If no changes were made.
All right. We're correct. There we go, swing and a miss, third out for Stockton Panthers.
Man, third and final out. That will be. Man, that's the game, man. Yep, huge congratulations to the Andrews team. As well as good try for the Panthers here. Very good try. You know, a couple innings ago, we did end off on 2 outs, and then we ended up making a couple runs off of that. So,
All right.
you know, this game, it's easy to give up and even harder to push forward. So, you just got to be careful with that. Don't ever lose hope, even if we're losing just barely. All right, Khalil, you got anything to add?
I think that just about sums it up. Our boys fought hard. I'm proud. They did have a little comeback right in the middle of the game, which was very exciting to see. Win or lose, I'm still proud, and I'm glad I was able to commentate on this game.
Yeah, for sure. You know, there's only so much things that you can do to change a game outcome.
All right.
Some stuff you just learn from it and move on. So this is another one of those moments. We are 1-1 in district. Now we are 1-2. Wait, 2-1. I don't know which way it goes.
1 win, 2 losses.
There you go. One win, 2 losses. Excuse me. So, yeah, that sums it up for the baseball game.
Right, and for those of you who did not hear, our next home game will be on April 4th against Monaghan.
Monaghan's, is that here? Yes. Oh, yeah, home game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we went against them the last game that we broadcasted. So yeah. All right, Tristan, help us out here.
All right, guys. So once again, this was the district game between the Fort Stockton Panthers and the Andrews Mustangs. Unfortunately, the Panthers are going to lose tonight, bringing their district record to 1-2, and the Andrews record now 2-1. Join us this Friday. We're going to be broadcasting the softball game from Greenwood. So we're going to hit the road again with the Tumbleweed Plus team and bring you the softball game that starts, I believe that's at 5 p.m.
Man,
So-
5 p.m.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you don't know, we are swapping with the radio station throughout this season. So every time we do a baseball game, they're broadcasting softball. So this Friday, you can watch the Panthers baseball game on the KFST YouTube channel and softball on the Tumbleweed Plus channel. So that about does it for us. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We had around 80 viewers throughout the broadcast today. So thank you, even for a home game. That's really impressive. So thank you all for tuning in. Adien and Khalil, you guys did fantastic talking throughout that.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I do thank everyone for tuning in. This was the first time we had 3 cameras. Actually, we had 4 cameras
Yeah,
in this
because you
broadcast.
had 3 to switch around, right? All right,
Yeah,
bet.
that was the first time that we've ever done anything like that on this program. So super excited that Fort Stockton High School is continuing to invest in, I call them toys, but the equipment that's able to bring all this together. So that's going to do it for us from Panther Stadium. Thank you for tuning in. This has been
All right.
Panther Baseball on Tumbleweed Plus. My name's Tristan, and I'm signing out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a-
Well, we're going to sign out now. I don't know if you have the camera on us or not. Please put it on us real quick. All right. What's up, y'all? Well, actually, goodbye. This was a very good game. Me and Khalil had a very, fun time and everything. This is us signing out. We'll see you on the next one, all right? On Friday.
Sir, everyone have a good night. Y'all be safe.